Hello grade 12s. Today I'm looking at the 2017 trials paper. We've got a little temple that they've drawn here. Quite an interesting little triangular shape here on this side. Part 1, I'm going to do some of the basics. I'm going to look at doing this triangle shape, getting the outside of the temple and doing the roof. In part 2, I'll do the steps, the arch and the interior. Let's remember the basic steps I want you to find or follow. That will be finding the vanishing points and labeling them. Draw the center line, so the part that is touching the picture plane. Take height measurements across to the center line and then to your vanishing point. Take your length measurements down to your stationary point where they hit the picture plane. Take them down. Step 1, finding the vanishing points. We've got to look at the angle that we have here with our shape. We've got a 45-degree angle. So I'm taking my 45-degree set square, making a mark where it's cutting on the picture plane. On the picture plane, project that down, then label my left vanishing points. Follow the same process on the other side, checking that's 45 degrees as well. Project from our stationary point to cut the picture plane. Where it cuts the picture plane, I drop our vertical down, and that gives me my right vanishing point. So there is point 1 complete. Point 2, my center line. So I'm going to take intersection here and project my line. Our center line is done. Now what I've said is to take your heights across. Just depends which part we're going to work with. I'm going to start by drawing this base with this funny triangle shape because it is touching the picture plane. So I need the heights. Good, just to check that those lines match up so that your drawing is in square. Let's take those points then to the vanishing point. There the points going to the vanishing point. Now let's take the corners down. So as far as that step's concerned, we've taken the heights to our center line to our vanishing point. Now we take the length and the width to the stationary point where it hits the picture plane. We're going to take those lines down vertically. And really only need the top line because that's where the edge of that triangle is. And now we can join up from the base to there to give the triangle, and on this side we're going to have the stairs. The next part I'm going to draw is I'm going to draw the roof. Now our problem here is that the roof doesn't touch the window. Remember, the window being the edge that touches the picture plane. We've got two methods we can use. We can either take it to the window, meaning we're going to project this line forward and extend it to touch the window and then use those points, or we extend it further and we get it to touch the picture plane and create the false center. I tend to prefer this false center method. but it's up to you which method you prefer. I'm going to now project and make false centers for these two corners. Extend this line forward. And I now need to project that roughly to the height that I need. Now remember, what this has done is it's found where these points are on the picture plane, and we now need to take them back. I've included my colors again, just to say if anything is sloping in this direction, it's going to the right vanishing point. Anything sloping at 45 degrees to the left is going to the left vanishing point. I now need to take my heights across. Just check that these line up. And I'm marking them off. Now where they are, they're following a blue line, meaning these corners must now go to the left vanishing point. Now we can take the specific corners down. I've projected the corners to the stationary point and stopped at the picture plane. This is now going to give me the specific corner of the roof. Need to make these a little bit longer. And there is your other corner. With the slope, this corner should be going towards your right vanishing point. You can see there. Those lines match going to your right vanishing point. Now because of this lower vanishing point, we're going to see some of the underside of this roof. So I'm going to just put these in so long, because at some stage we're going to have to fill that in. And there is the underside of the roof, and we'll finish that off once we've got this outside wall. So I'm going to now look at the outside wall of this temple and put in the openings. I'm now looking at the inside, which is the wall of the temple. For a change, I'm going to use the take it to the window method. Take it to the window means we take it to the edge of the shape that is touching the picture plane. So here's this corner. I extend it, remember it's got to be at the same angle that we have already. Now this is the window, so I'm going to project this to my stationary point, project it down, and it's going to give me the points on this side. I'm projecting those across to the window. There's my other one to the window. Project it down to my stationary point. Where it hits my stationary point, I'm going to take them down to hit the window. Where it touches the window, it's got to follow the line across to the right vanishing point. There we go. And there is the front edge. We can now find the specific corners by taking them down. I've projected my corners, and now I'm taking them down to touch. So there's the outside wall. We'll check for accuracy. See, this should go through point on the way to the left vanishing point. I now want to find the underside of the roof where the wall hits the roof here. I'm going to make a false center. Here is our point. I'm going to extend it to make a false center, project it to the height level that I need. Now the height level was this lowest height level here. There it is there. Now we take that across to our left vanishing point. And there is where we're going to have those tiny points. How do I find this point on this side of the wall? We will just project. So we take that intersection that we've found a point and we'll project it across, and there is that edge. I'm just going to darken that up. There is the end for part one. The roof, the walls, and the step area.